Drives your car, you let everybody know, but don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Your mother, she's
Good afternoon and welcome to the Ivan Golgitrov Show. I'm your host Ivan, and I have a very special guest today. I am joined today with the owner and coach of the Rump Rangers, the Rump. How are you today, Rump? Good, Ivan. Thank you for having me, and appreciate it. It's a pleasure. You are very big here in Ukraine. We love you in Ukraine, and I am very nervous. I hope it's not a problem. But I must ask you, Rump, how is your draft? Let's get to your draft first. I'm not asking for great cards, no great cards. Just want to know how you have fun. I had a blast. Ivan, this is one of the most competitive interactive football leagues that you're ever going to see. You're not going to get to play in it, and none of the folks in Ukraine. That's a shame, but it's the most competitive league I've ever been in, even with some of the incompetent owners in there. It was the best draft we've ever had. I'm sorry that Kevin couldn't come, but he's the champ, and nobody really wanted to see his face anyway. Again, everyone was competent. Everyone did a fantastic job, and it was, again, one of the most competitive drafts I've ever been a part of, and I know if I have, then that means everybody. So, yes, I see on paper, I look at the draft orders and how the draft breaks, I see very much it's hard. I couldn't believe. Yes, so you already know, and you're from Ukraine, so you get the picture. We must get it right to this. So let's start with next owners. We'll go to the answer. That's our commissioner. He had a pretty good draft. There's a lot of things that the answer did. I don't know if it was a preparation issue, if he was just shocked by how things went down. You know, I'm not big on his running backs, and his wide receivers are lacking for me. I like Edelman. That was a good pick. I'll give him a C. He's going to make the playoffs. He's getting a C, and he should be happy with that. Very nice, very nice. So C and playoffs, very good. The next owner, I don't know what you think. I thought we'll see what you think. The muscle of the gridiron. Yeah, that's Jeff. He had a rough year last year. You know, he actually has had a rough 2 years in a row. I think this is his rebound year. I like his draft. I don't like it that much, but I like his draft. And he's got some things coming on the back end there in week 4 and 5. So I'm going to give him a C, and he'll make the playoffs. Very good. So two make playoffs right now. That's right, Ivan. That's 2 guys, and there's only 6 spots. And you just picking the guys who will make the playoffs. Maybe. Right there. Maybe I play. No, you're not going to play, Ivan. Go ahead. What you got? Well, we got Dr. Whaler. That's Dr. Whaler. You're in trouble with the R's over here in Ukraine, L's over here in Ukraine. That's all right. Dr. Whaler, he was actually MD Whalers. He did good. I don't know if I can say playoff. He's got a hell of a team. He's going to be pushing for the playoff. He's going to be on the bubble for the playoffs. I think there's just going to be some things happen where he can't hang on. He's weak at running back, and he's strong at wide receiver. So he might make some moves there towards the end like he did last year. 9-4 is not going to happen again. But he gets to see, but he's going to miss the playoffs. Ooh, very nice. Now, there's some other owners I see here, the legend. How do you do great, the legend? How did he do? Well, listen, a lot of people want to crown people when they think they have a good draft. Okay, Tyler, that's the owner of the legend. He had guy 4-9 last year, and then all of a sudden people think he's just going to turn around. David Johnson, that guy's overrated more than anything I've ever saw in my life. And Jordy Nelson is not going to happen for him this year. I don't like his draft at all. I think he did a pedestrian job when he was in the catbird seat. I give him a C, and he's going to miss the playoffs. Ooh, so we got 2 for 2 now. That's right, Ivan. We got 2 for 2. How about the Outlaw draft grade? You tell me draft grade of this or not. The Outlaw. That's Randy. He's the Outlaw. He went 8-5 last year. A lot of people might look at his draft and not like it too well. I like his draft. He don't have shit for a bench. A couple players that might turn out to be all right, but he's pretty strong everywhere else. And so Randy gets to see. Randy's going to make the playoff again this year. 2 playoff runs in a row for Randy. Unless there's some big mismanagement error, Randy's part, what I see on paper right now, is a C, and he's going to make the playoffs. But that's very nice. It's just a 3 in and 3 out. That's right. That's good. You guys good at math out here. I say now to the bossman road base. You say now too? Okay. Well, I'd say bossman road base. I think he fell pretty hard. He had a hell of a team last year, and he did a hell of a job. But this year, I don't see it in the stack of cards. I give him a C, and he's going to miss the playoffs. He's got some good players, but he's going to be running up against some BS, and I can't see him making the playoffs. Okay, we just keep going. And Julio. That's Rob. And you never know with Rob. You never know with Rob. I know, but a lot of people don't know with Rob. That guy's a loose cannon. I don't like his draft one damned bit. Not one bit. He gets a D, and he's going to miss the playoffs. Ooh, you get the D. Yeah, that means bad in America. I don't know what it means here, but in America, D is worse than C. Okay, very nice. The Fed. Owner of the Fed. Yeah, the Fed, listen, I don't know if he just totally disregarded his running backs. Kind of a similar draft. Very similar draft to the Dr. Whaler. However, he didn't pack the wide receiver power. If I gave the guy a C, it would be an injustice. So he gets a D, and he's going to miss the playoffs again. And I don't know if his career in World of Champions is going to stand up much longer. I could see him adios. That's Spanish, but you know what I mean. I think it is. I think I know what that means, and I think it means goodbye. That's exactly right, Ivan. And there might be an open spot for you, because I tell you right now, you catch on quick. And I have one there, a few more owners. Owner Bill Enforcer. Yeah, boy, that was bad too. That was real bad. He gets a D, and he's going to miss the playoffs. Ooh, the playoff picture not to wind down yet, eh? That's right, playoffs. We got 2 more teams to go into the playoffs this year, and I'm happy to say those two are 2-time champs. He's going to make the playoffs. His draft is it's the patchwork. It's a patchwork, but if there's anything, he's like a black owner. He's going to make it last, you know. Kevin's like a ethnic dude, and he's going to make it last, like a 40 and a blunt. His team, he's going to make like a 40 and a blunt. He's going to make that shit last and sip on it all day. He gets a C, and he's going to make the playoffs. Very good, very good. And you know, last but not least, is the Rump. The Rump Rangers. How do you grade your draft, Rump? Well, thank you. Thank you. I think we all know the Rump did very well. And I give a B. Very hard to get a perfect score. The Rump gets a B. He's going to make the playoffs. He's going to win it all. Very nice. That's what the Ukraine happy. Ukraine very happy. You win all tournament. That's right. And I will win a whole tournament. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm traveling to Ukraine, and these other candy asses aren't. Okay? So, that's that, man. That's the draft grades, Ivan. Is anything else on your mind here in Ukraine? I have much on mind about you. I'd love to pick your brain. I sit here and I pick your brain so much, but we don't have time. I tell you very much so. The off-season move, the right before the start of season, you drop kicker. You say no kicker. Yeah, that's right. That's caused some problems. It's caused some problems with people. I guess what I would say to those people is, when you're a badass and you're legendary, you can start thinking outside of the box too. You can take risks. I mean, what am I going to do, lose? Okay, so I ship the kicker out. Adios, I don't need him. And we're going to evaluate the talent we got. Down the road, if I see a need for a kicker, I'll add him to the roster, and we'll keep on chugging. But to carry him around right now, having taken up an extra seat on the bus, having using our facilities, drinking the water, touching shit, I don't want him here. When I close my eyes and I picture a kicker, I picture Taylor, the owner of the Oracle, and that guy sucks. So, that's what I picture with kicker. And I don't think you not cover Oracle. You not say too much about him. Well, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? The guy got an S? I mean, is that what you want me to say? He got an S for fucking horrible? And he's not even going to know what the playoffs taste like, smell like? I tell you what, if he wants to make the playoffs, he can ride the bus with my team. Maybe he needs that. He needs a mentor in his life. I mean, he made a couple good picks. I like his wide receivers. Other than that, he's garbage. I mean, I shipped the guy out. He's starting on a team. If that gives you any indication of what's going on. Rump, very good. And thank you so much for coming here. You're the best guest we've ever had in the Ukraine radio. Matt, I wish I gave you key to the city. You're so insightful, and thank you so much for coming. Again, best guest we've ever had, and thank you so much. It's a pleasure, Ivan. Thanks for having me, and thanks for letting me give the draft grades here exclusively to Russian radio. You guys are the greatest, and take care, and Godspeed through the season. May you always be at the top of the waiver. Thanks again. Thank you. Anytime, Rump. Thanks again. This has been Ivan Gogelstrop from Ukraine Radio. Thank you so much. What?
Now she gets her kicks in Stepney, not in Knightsbridge anymore.